What up, boss dons? CurtisDonDeano. And so tonight, today, it don't matter, I don't know when you're watching this. So today we are unboxing probably my favorite shoes ever. And I know I've said that 1,001 times, but if you knew how many times or how hard I've tried to get these shoes, I think that's what makes me like shoes, how difficult they are to get, how limited they are, etc. Even though I can see them not being as limited in the future, just because of the way it's going and the way that I was able to get them. I can just kind of tell the direction that Balenciaga is going. You already know the title, so you already know what we're unboxing today. And I guess we could just get right to it. So I got these from Barney's, and this the box. You know, it's just a regular Balenciaga box. It's just bigger than normal, huge. And so let me just read the sides. So it says, this stickers and shit. So it says sneaker test S Goma. Okay, that's not even the right language. Resil Demus New Buck Resil New York Argent. I sound illiterate. But so they were $850. No taxes, no shipping costs or anything. So they're like an American 8, which is like a 41. I believe 41 is an 8. A 41 an 8 or a 9? Monte?
49.
Is it 9? A 41 is a 9?
41 is a 9.
Oh damn. Okay, so these are a 9, I'm assuming. Whatever the case is. Alright, so let me just tell you a funny story, right? So when me and Will was in London, we was just determined, like, but even when we was on the trip, we like, hey, we gonna get our triple S's, like, we just knew it, like, we just knew it. We was like, we know they gonna have them in London, like, come on now, it's London, like, you know, like, why wouldn't they have them in London? So we like, when I tell you, we went into every department store, we went into the Balenciaga store, and no one had them. So they told us, like, you might have better luck in Paris. So our last day in London, like our last full day in London, we was like, okay, we're gonna take a train to Paris. Let me explain something. Because we waited, we like literally we went and booked the train the day of. And so the train ended up being like 495 pounds, which is like 692 US dollars. We paid like $700 in hopes to get the triple S's. And we kind of wanted to go to Paris too, so we thought that was dope. But the moral of the story is, we went to Paris and they didn't have them. We went to the Balenciaga store and he looked at us like we were crazy. Wait, sidebar. So the Balenciaga store in London did have the all white triple S's. They did. But the all white ones are probably the least looking triple S's that they have, because you can't really see like the details and you can't really see like the layers because they're just so white. They kind of look like one big block versus being multiple multiple like layers. And so when you open the box, let's open it for y'all. Who else will open it? We get a dust bag that says Balenciaga. I think it's getting 2 in here. To be honest with y'all, y'all know I open these motherfuckers. Like I'm just keeping it a buck. And so we got some Balenciaga printed tissue paper, really dope white, the usual. And then we got a Balenciaga triple S. And by the way, I really did like this colorway. It was something about like the silver. I really got like a lot of red and black shoes for the most part. Or I used to have a lot of them, but I don't now. And other than that, you get like you get a second pair of shoestrings. And I believe it's like a little card in here and all that good stuff. One thing I can say is Barney didn't send me a receipt. I don't even think they sent me an invoice or anything. They just made sure they got them out. They literally came within like 2 days. I ordered them probably on a Tuesday. Got them probably on like a Friday, if it wasn't even sooner than that. So I was really excited about that. And so these shoes are really dope to me. They come, nice and fresh and dirty for you, which is very important because I think it gives that like effect to the shoe. One thing I did learn, which is very important in regard to the shoe, and I be,
41 is an 8.
Huh?
41 is an 8.
Oh, 41 is an 8. Correction. You good? Thank you, Monte, for googling that. So basically, one thing I learned when I was booking the venue for my pop-up shop, Pipe Dreams. Shout out to them. I learned that the original triple S's were made in wherever Balenciaga is supposed to be made at. Italy, I'm assuming. I don't really know. Let me see. Or maybe Paris, because I think it used to be like Balenciaga Paris. I don't really know. But originally they were made or manufactured there, but then once the demand went up, they started manufacturing them in China. So I instantly looked at my tag and it was like saying made in China. It was kind of like, oh, okay, so y'all making my shit in China, huh? But you know, nonetheless, let me take the stuffing out because I really want to see what it says. And they come laced up super tight like this, which actually is effective. Like the look doesn't really look bad because the shoes are already big as shit. You can't really make them look any crazier. Goddamn. So it says made in China, Balenciaga.com, and it has the art number in here. We definitely could talk about how a lot of these people are wearing a lot of replicas of these. I am doing a video how I feel about unauthorized shoes. That's coming up. Matter of fact, I might shoot that now. Monte, you want to get in that video with me? When I'm going to talk about unauthorized shoes, like how people wear shoes that's fake but they look real. Alright, so yeah, we're going to do that video. So that's going to be coming up like probably like, I probably posted like a week from this one. I'm trying to get the sole out of here because I like to show you how thick the sole is. The thing is, these shoes are actually very heavy when you first start wearing them. This is the sole. If you watch my Gucci unboxing, I talked about how, despite how like thick the shoe is and how thin the sole was, this sole I believe is thinner. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a Balenciaga versus triple S versus the Gucci, just to give a comparison of the like fat dad sneaker hype trend or whatever. If you look inside, there's no like logo or insignia. There's, besides the small printing here, there's none. I feel like Balenciaga cheats. Like, that's the thing with I feel like these like newer luxury brands, and I'm not saying Balenciaga in itself is new. I don't even know when they were founded, but like, I feel like, you know, they came to fame around the arena, Kanye West wearing them era, probably somewhere around like 8 or 9. Can't really put my full mind around it because I didn't get my first pair of Balenciagas until like 2012. So, and I think Kanye West stopped wearing them around that time. He had only wore a white pair in like 2013, and I was like, well, he won recently, so I still wear mine. And then it kind of became a hood shoe, if you know what I'm saying. Like it went from like a streetwear fashion sneaker to like a urban, if you live in the DMV, 990. And so, of course, you get the size on the toe. I gotta turn this brightness down real quick so y'all can really see. Of course, you get the size on the toe. The leather feels really good. It's really soft. Like, it's really soft. You got like some canvas right here. And like, this reminds you of like a motorcycle or something. Like, just that shape. And then these shoestrings are super dope. And then like, you know, it comes with like, you know, like the little dirt and stuff. This is one little spot of dirt that I just been wanting to clean out this entire time. Like, it just looked like it is not supposed to be there. But it's there on the other shoe too. And like, when my mother first seen it, she was like, damn, you got them dirty already? I'm like, no, they came like this. And then you got like a big Balenciaga on the foot. And like I told y'all, I have worn them like multiple times already. It did, the sole already was this color though. And then my sister even made a joke like, I don't want to hurt your heart, but she was like, I know you love them shoes, but they look like they already breaking apart. And I was telling her, because it's like the soles come in like layers. And I'm definitely gonna do an on foot for this but being as though we're already at 9 minutes, I'm gonna just kind of like stop this one. But be sure to tune into the Triple S versus Gucci video. Also check out the unauthorized video. That's pretty much it. One thing, being as though I've already worn these, I can talk a little bit about how they wear, but I'll save that for the on feet video specifically. But they just have so many dope details, and I'll just do a quick close-up. So many details. Look at that. There's like a little Nike shag. You got the little buttons you can press, you know what I'm saying? You got the Balenciaga stitching. You know they ain't really got no defects in it. Maybe like a small thing on the end. When you see a lot of the fake ones, you see a lot of defects here. This is where you see the problems at. A lot here. This right here, you can see that dope texture. This right here is like reflective. Matter of fact, let me see something. I'm gonna turn the lights out so y'all can see the whatchamacallit. Then we got the shininess. I wish I would have showed y'all these when I first wore, before I wore them, but I was too pressed because that shininess was so dope on there. And we got this right here coming up the side. You feel me? Oh. I don't know, y'all. They just tough. They got the 40 on the sides. Just like from every angle. I just really like these shoes. I wear them every day, by the way. I wore these probably like, if the first time I wore them was sometime in February, maybe like February 23rd or something like that, 21st, I probably worn them probably like 15 times already. Because I know I literally wear them like every day. Like these are my slippers, no lie. And I'm about to turn the lights out real quick so y'all can see what they do with the flash. Hold on. Alright, I'm trying to give y'all an idea. Maybe I gotta show y'all from a distance, but you see how like the 3M material is reflective? See that? Oh, look at that. Cause mind you, I just got a flashlight on them, but it's really like reflective. So it's dope. Like, I'm gonna show you from a distance so you can really see it. Yeah, that's tough. Alright, boss dons, if you like this content and you like me buying really expensive, or if you like me reviewing really expensive sneakers, please pledge to my Patreon and give a don whatever you can. Other than that, be sure to check out my website, CurtisDonDeano. What else? Oh yeah, y'all can like, subscribe, all that good shit. Always up to y'all. I ain't never pressuring nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. Other than that, I think we pretty much covered everything. Make sure y'all stay untouchable. Godspeed.